In this video, we are going to take a look at the new features that have been added onto the Bitsems e-learning platform. So to begin with, I'm going to click on the login page, put in my details, and then I will click on login. And this will log me in and take me onto the dashboard or the switchboard. Now, once I'm here on the switchboard, I can take a look at the upcoming events, and this is going to give me a very big calendar with all the events for this month showing. So for example, when I click on this day, I can see there is a meeting on this day. I can also see there's a conference here. We can actually switch onto a day view to view a particular day and all the events in that day. You can also switch to a particular week to see the activities or the events that are coming up in that particular week. And going back to the switchboard, I can also take a look at the school gallery where I will see sample pictures of what it's going to look like. I can also switch to the staff, to the sports, and also back to the gallery. Now we can see that all these images are plain placeholder images because we're using a sample school for this demonstration. Now going back to the switchboard, we will click on the school administration and then go to the student profile, which is the main part of what we are doing in this video. Now to get or retrieve a student, I'm going to put in a student ID here, and that is going to bring a particular student information. Now, if I want to change the student information, I simply need to put a different student ID. So for example, if I put this one, it goes out and brings me Kumalo. Now let me use this particular ID that I remember. It goes and fetch Dlamini for us. So we can see all the details for Dlamini here. We can see all the communications Dlamini has had with the school. So when we click on this one, it's going to give us the full details of the communication. Now I'll click on close to actually close that. Over here too, we can see all the future billings or items that have been billed to Dlamini. In this particular case, it's a textbook. So if I want to make this payment, I will click on the pay, and then I'll be given this dialog, and I can actually click on pay now, and the payment will move here. Now, if there were many other billings, I could be selecting them one by one, the ones that I want to pay right now, and I'll click on pay selected, and it will give me a list of all those items that I want to pay for, and I can click on pay now. Now, in this particular example, I'm going to simulate a normal payment of, for example, computer lessons. It's not been billed yet, but I know I have to pay. So I'll click on this, and it is going to give me the payment dialog. So I'll put the amount here, let's say 13 rands, and I'll select the description from the options that I have in a drop down. So I'll select computer lessons, and then I'll choose the date I'm making this payment. So once all this has been done, I can click on the pay now, and this is telling me now that actually the payment has been successfully recorded. Now, if there were mistakes in the payment, I can actually click on the pencil icon, and that is going to give me the opportunity to edit the payment. So I can actually change the amount from this to, let's say, 19, and I will save the changes. And as we can see, it says payment successfully updated. It's changed from the 13 to the 19. Now, if I also want to delete this particular payment, I will click on the dustbin, and it will give me the opportunity to actually delete it. So actually, I want to do that so we can see it is gone. If I want to delete this textbook as well, I'll do the same thing. I'll click on the dustbin or the trash can, click delete, and that is going to remove that. Now, if I want to see the receipt for all the payments that have been made in this particular day on the 16th, I will click on the receipt, and that is going to actually give me the printable version as well as a version behind it that I can look. So if I want to print it, I will click on the print and I am going to be able to print this particular receipt. Still on the dashboard, I can also go to the student profile where it gives me the entire profile, the name and everything of the student. And I can actually change any detail or information that I want to by simply typing in whatever I want to, and just like that it has been updated. Now finally, when I come to the chat session, this is where I can actually chat with the parent or guardian of the student and actually maintain communication with the upkeep and the update of the student in the school. So I'll say hello and how are you? For example, now this is going to have a chat bot respond to me since I don't have any parent on the other side. And this is what has happened. So I sent a message and the chat bot actually responded. So this is the new feature that has been added, the student profile dashboard to Bits e-learning. Thank you and see you in the next video.